Today we're gonna get spicy, really spicy, into the meat and potatoes, if you would, of Destiny and the Destiny week. Today is gunplay games. Honestly, the game itself is taking place today. Tomorrow, gonna be story. Friday, something I'm very excited about. Kind of wrap this up. How I think we should take Destiny 2. Again, it's kind of weird to say because I don't want to tease too much of what I have coming Friday, but where we should take this game series going forward. That's on Friday. Today, talk about guns. Get into it. Gameplay, subclasses, everything. It's going to be a heated one. Welcome back to the channel, all you losers and degens. If this is your first time here on the channel, you are now officially a loser and a degen. Guys, my name is Operator Kelso, or just go by Kelso. Very simple here. Today, we're going to be talking about Destiny 2 and their kind of gameplay, guns, the whole metric. That is everything from how the seasons. Now, I know we talked yesterday about how a lot of the seasons impact with monetization. Now, we're going to talk about gameplay, how those kind of revolve around, how they become good gameplay wise. So with this, let's start off with, I'm going to be honest. I'm fresh off Iron Banner. It is currently 4 a.m. on Wednesday. I am fresh off Iron Banner. The second worst mode out of the 3 worst modes in Destiny. That being Trials at the top, Iron Banner, and then just regular Crucible. Complete dog shit, less dog shit, which sucks because I really like the lore and the design behind the Iron Banner and the Iron Lord. My favorite stuff in Destiny is the Iron Lord. Sucks that their mode sucks cock. But and then we have obviously regular Crucible. I hate it just as much as I hate Iron Banner, I'll be honest. The only thing I like about better is usually I don't have to play it. So let's get into the modes and honestly just PvP. Let's address the elephant in the room, the thing that I hate the most about Destiny. PvP should not exist. I would rather play 2 days straight of Gambit than play 2 hours of Iron Banner. I would rather do it than a single match of Trials. And usually I can get away with it. It's usually not that bad. However, more and more, I feel like they want people to play it. So they're putting weapons for the first time into these modes. I do not think you should do that. Destiny, at its core, and this is what a lot of you people need to realize. I understand that some of y'all like the PvP. I don't know how. In my opinion, and I play a lot of shooters, a lot of PvP shooters out there. I do not think there is a single PvP shooter, especially not that's well known to most people, that is better than Destiny. Destiny is one of the worst, if not the absolute worst PvP shooter I have ever fucking played. I would rather play Warzone. I would rather play Apex. If you're not new around here, you'll know I fucking hate both of those fucking games. I would rather play CSGO. I have not even really played CSGO. I would rather learn CSGO than play Trials or just, again, PvP in general, Destiny. I hate it. And I have what I think is one of my favorite guns to use. The fucking Ace of Spades. It's the best weapon in Destiny. Ace of Spades. I hate it. There's just nothing works in PvP because the game shouldn't have PvP. They clearly cannot balance it. Let's talk about right now about how Bubble Titans and Well Warlocks have been busted for years. I took 8 months off and there's still a fucking problem. Why is that? Any mode that has a point on it is fucking ruled by Bubble Titans and Well Warlocks. It's stupid. Honestly, I've talked about bare bones mode would be good. Take away all the stats off the armor. Fuck those things. That's another whole thing that makes it really stupid. Having stats on armor in a shooter, fucking dumb. powers. Throw that shit away. Fucking done. That means supers. All you can do is jump. That's it. No dodge, no rift, no barricade. Just jump. Sure, leave powers on the guns, I guess, whatever. I guess I'm okay with that. But and you're like, well, Kelso, that wouldn't be Destiny PvP. You damn fucking right. Fucking hate it. I think the powers are stupid. And I think it's literally just the most bunny rabbit bullshit. It's like playing Apex. If Apex didn't do any work, and I've heard a lot of, listen, I don't know what the state of Apex is. You feel free to let me know in the comments below. I don't know the state of Apex. I don't like Apex. I don't play Apex. It feels like the bunny hopping of Apex, but if somebody couldn't balance a fucking PvP mode. I could literally learn the code, and I feel like I make a better experience than fucking Destiny has in their PvP mode. I just banged my foot on my chair, and now it's fucking bleeding. But we're going to record this video and get through it. So if you see me look down at my foot, that's what I'm doing. With that, and you say, and again, a lot of times I can get away from it. I'll go for the armors. I'll be real. A lot of times I go for the armors, especially with Iron Banner. I want the armors. It still has Iron Banner's going to be one of my favorite shaders. I don't remember which one it is, but it gives you the chainmail. Oh, so good. But right now, Strand being, and we're going to get to this definitely in this video just later. Strand being as fucking broken as it is, got its first, I think it's the first only, don't quote me. Again, I've been away. We're just coming back. I'm still trying to go through what guns exist. I've honestly missed the entire year that Strand's been out. I think this is the first Strand launcher. There could be one out there that I'm wrong about. I probably am. But it's definitely the first wavelength Strand launcher. Wavelength. I like wave launchers. I think wave launchers are I like wave launchers so much. So I found out, oh, there's a wave launcher in fucking Iron Banner. So now I've got to play fucking Iron Banner. Kelsey, you don't have to. Yeah, well, guess what? That's a very good PvE weapon. Honestly, you look at the rolls for it, they're not that good at PvP. PvP, no mode in PvP should get a gun first. Then when I say maybe about that, the first Strand wave launcher should not appear in a PvP mode. It should not. I know there's I don't remember what's good about it. I know some people, and we're going to get to trials and break them down individually in a second, because I actually do have a rant about them, because I've dealt with some fucking idiots on Twitter this past weekend. So to my knowledge, if I remember right, there's not any other Strand wave launcher. So I don't think they should appear in Iron Banner, in Crucible, in Trials, period. But also, why is it that we're okay with raid weapons, which are supposed to be the hardest content in the game? We're okay with those being put into, we're like, oh, you don't want to do those? Here's some free things to get raid loot. None of that exists for Trials or Iron Banner weapons. I have to play these modes that people across the board agree fucking suck compared to everything else. If you are like, I'm gonna listen. I don't hate you. I hate your ideas. I hate your beliefs. If you say that Iron Banner or Trials or PvP in Destiny is good, get fucking help. I'm sorry. Need to get help. You're in an abusive relationship. Get out. Play any other shooter. There's plenty. I play them all the time. Halo, Battlefield, Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege is making a really good comeback right now. Jinxie and Sketch are fucking hilarious. What else is there? Apex. There's Call of Duty. Yeah, Warzone sucks, but play fucking multiplayer. I don't think multiplayer is that bad, but they just don't support it anymore. Let's see, what else is there? I'm doing a lot right now with them. There's plenty out there. I could come up with more. I'm sure Battlefront 2 is better than Destiny 2. EA's Battlefront 2 is better than Destiny's PvP. Anyway, there's not one out there that's been worse. But with Iron Banner, it just fucking sucks. I hate the time gating, because literally, I just want to get it over with. I want to hurry up, get it over with. But I also want to play Iron Banner the least possible amount that I can play. And if you're new and you don't understand that, why can't you do that? Because Iron Banner has fucking quests in it that raise your rep to make you level up faster. But they release them day by day. Fucking duh. So, like right now, and I understand, I think they carry over, can't remember too much. I think they carry over, like, so if you do it in like the beginning of season, you'll have it all season. I understand that. I'm late to the fucking season. I don't care. I am bitching about it. These are my fucking beliefs. And I can't because I've already completed the whatever was needed to get my next rank up. So now I'm going to go to bed, wake up, and have more quests to do. That's fucking dumb. Just is. I kind of get the whole wearing Iron Banner armor. Honestly, the Iron Banner armor, especially a hunter, looks fucking cool. So go for it. But here's my thing. Moving off Iron Banner. Again, Iron Banner drops are cool. At least they only take one. The only positive thing that I can say about Iron Banner, at least the focusing only takes 1 engram. And it's not 5 like in Vanguard. Fucking God rolled the undercurrent on the last roll, so I don't have to do that anymore. But actually, I may have to do more strikes, but I don't have to go for the undercurrent. Anyway, moving on to the king of the shit pile. Trials. Fuck trials. And let me tell you what I had to deal with this weekend. Because I do still get Twitter. If you guys don't know, I spend a lot of time on Twitter. I like debating. I like arguing. I like ranting. I like this whole thing in words. In typed out words. It's just my thing. With that, I saw a lot of people, don't ask me what it is. It sounds like something that they've made where losing in Crucible, losing in trials is no longer that big of a deal anymore. So now it has encouraged people who like me, who suck shit at trials, to come out and beat trials. But there's also I don't know what the role is on it, because honestly, I really don't want to play trials. So I haven't looked at it too much. I know, so from what I can see, I think there is a new heavy grenade launcher that's in Strand that's really good. And a lot of you guys are getting that for when grenade launchers become meta for DPS. Keep fucking hoping that's not going to happen. It's not. I have so many grenade launchers in my vault that I'm looking at right now on my other screen from all the times I was told, dude, grenade launchers are going to be, they're going to be meta, man. They're going to be meta. They're going to be DPS meta. They haven't fucking touched grenade launchers. Same as sniper rifles. Where's sniper rifles? Anyway, we'll get into balancing later. It's in this video. This is going to probably be one of the longest videos. Yesterday was a very short video. I got very pissed and I got tired of fucking making it. So with that, trials is stupid. It is the highest level of sweats in a mode that nobody should fucking care about. I saw so many people getting mad because they were losing their games because they get people who didn't know what they're doing in trials. Guess what? You are getting mad about a mode in a game that shouldn't fucking exist. Trials should not fucking exist. Why do you have competitive in-game PvP in a game with PvP that's in such a bad state? Because you just need to bloat. You need mode bloat, which is what Destiny tries to go for. Again, in the video. It's in this video. Getting to it later. Trials fucking sucks. It's like being the smartest kid in a special ed class. It is. Congratulations. Nobody fucking likes you. Except people who are really, really into that abusive relationship. I would like the armors, but fuck, I don't really want to play. I don't want to play enough to get the armors. I used to have a way for us to like watch trials or watch streamers and get some trials engrams. Yeah, I can't do that shit anymore. That fucking sucked. Removing that, but whatever. Moving on, let's move off PvP. And PvP will come back in on Friday when we talk about what to do with Destiny. But fuck PvP. If the mode was removed tomorrow, I would not shed a fucking tear. Moving on to the mode, what I would just refer to as mode bloat. So if you don't know, there are ritual modes. There is the Gambit, which they've abandoned. There's the PvP, which you might as well fucking abandon. There is strikes, dungeons, and raids. They pretty much keep those together. That's basically their bread and butter. Even if strikes have essentially been all but forgotten, they just get modes from seasons thrown into fucking strikes because we weren't getting strikes for a while. Because again, Destiny is lazy. They also charge for dungeons now. Also, I think they're going to start charging for raids eventually, but that might just be me. Let's hope to God that doesn't happen. I think they will. If they're going to charge for dungeons, what's stopping them from charging for raids? I don't think anything. Moving on from that, but with that, we are briskly coming up on the launch of Onslaught, which is everybody was like, it's the Horde mode. Everybody has been asking for a Horde mode in Destiny since its launch, except that we've had it like 5 fucking times. I can't tell you how many times we have had Horde mode in Destiny. Is it like this, where it's an official Horde mode that mimics Gears, like a Gears of War 3 and 4, 5, or I'll say Gears 3. That they're the ones who started the whole really diving really deep into Horde mode and being able to set stuff up, stuff like that, like traps, all that stuff. Gears 3 really knocked that off. So let's call it Gears. That Gears 3 Horde mode. No, we've never had that. But we've had Escalation Protocol. We've had who knows how many other Horde modes. Half the fucking game is a Horde mode. It's like you're just shooting cannon fodder. Why are we so excited about Onslaught? I don't think we are. I honestly, I'm not. I just want the weapons. And I'm like, well, maybe Horde mode will be fine. It's literally what I'm doing in Destiny all the time anyway. I actually have some videos for Onslaught coming out, so stay tuned to that. It's going to be in short form, just going over weapons that I think we should add to it. I've already talked about some weapons that should have been in it. Perfect Paradox. Origin story. But with that, the problem with adding Onslaught to the game is you are adding another mode to a game that has proven that its devs will abandon modes. PvP is damn near fucking abandoned. Gambit is I think if they officially announced that they abandoned Destiny, they've officially abandoned Gambit. They just throw new weapons in because it's a ritual activity. I feel like they've officially said they've abandoned Gambit. That might be me. If not, I'm wrong. Whatever. We all know they've abandoned Gambit. I don't feel, and this one you might quote me on and call me wrong on that. I will take it if I'm wrong. Dares of Eternity, abandoned. It is a mode that came out and I think a lot of people liked, and there's been no change in that mode except some new fucking loopholes in years. Abandoned. What else have we abandoned? I mean, technically they put out a mode every fucking season, and at the end of the year they just fucking wipe it and then throw, if it's cool to put a strike in, they throw a strike in. Some people enjoy. The Sundial was the best mode Destiny's ever had in PvE. The best. The Sundial was the peak of the seasons, and they have yet to come back on that. Sundial was here, and the closest thing was here. I kind of like the wish system. It's still not as good as the Sundial. But that stuff's gone forever. But they also abandoned those modes. If they can't make money off of them, which this is free to play, so free to play, they're definitely not going to keep Onslaught going. They're definitely not going to support what we get at launch with Onslaught. There might be a few patches to balance some things out. Onslaught within 2 seasons or whatever the fuck we're moving to will be abandoned. Mark my words, it will be abandoned. It will not get regular updates. It will not get new maps. It will not get new features. It will be abandoned. Destiny and Bungie abandon every fucking game mode they have except for raids, dungeons, and raids and dungeons. Strikes, again, I semi-consider them abandoned because we don't really get new strikes. They just add the seasonal missions. to it. That's why I'm not excited for Onslaught, because I know it's going to be fun for a couple weeks, and then we're done. We're done with it. They're gonna abandon it. Next, we're gonna move into guns themselves. I was gone for 8 months. I don't know. I don't have all the raid weapons and the dungeon weapons done. That's what I'm trying to focus on right now. Like, now that I've got kind of my groove back into the game, I want to focus on getting some raid weapons. I do have like some of my favorite ones. Like I have the hand cannon from King's Fall and stuff like that. I love that thing. I am an asshole, and I'm sure my clans would love to kick me because I have a habit of getting the exotics really early. The record is 3. It's usually 3. I did it with King's Fall. I did it with maybe Rolk, and there was another one. Vex Mythoclast? Maybe? No, Vex Mythoclast is the only one I went for. I don't know. I have a lot of them. I got 1K on my first run. I'm literally looking at them right now to see if I see which one it is. I don't know which one it is. I have like almost all of them. I don't have the Crota one. So there's that. Congratulations. Oh, the third one, Nezarec. I got the Nezarec shotgun on my third run. People hate me. You probably hate me in the comments, but I have most exotics. I've gotten the one from King's Fall twice. Got it twice in a row. So hate me. But with that, not a lot has changed. There's not a lot of guns to go for. Yeah, Iron Banner has that new wave launcher. There's some things here or there. But in almost a year, 8 months to a year, because I abandoned around Season of the Deep and a little bit of The Witch. In almost a year, not a lot has been added to grind. I know I was told to get the new Strand Fusion Rifle and the new seasonal linear. And then I was told to get the rocket launcher that I already had from Season of the Witch because I was prepping for Crota. So I went ahead and did the Deep Sight Resonance on it. Little battle pass items I bitched about yesterday. I did that on the gun so that I would have it for Crota. There's not much else to go for. The guns all kind of suck. I personally have a habit of going out and if like for seasonal weapons, if they're there, I have them all. I started that last year with the crafting, which I also think crafting is a stupid fucking idea. I hate crafting. I hate crafted system and crafted weapons completely. I like going for god rolls. I don't like having to get 5 or just 1 and just keep red bordering it and then have a crafted weapon. I think that's stupid. My tism with this game was going for god rolls. There was a point where I went for a god roll of every single gun that dropped, whether it was good or not. I can pull some fucking banger guns that will remind you of Destiny, just years of Destiny, out of my vault because they are all they're god rolled. They're fucking. I have the history of Destiny in my vault. With that, I don't want sunsetting weapons again. But it seems like they make one gun. You know what? Do you want to know one of the guns? Because I came back and I don't know if you guys saw my video here. It was a short asking what should I farm for. Somebody told me that when it comes around, I should farm for Kytles or not Callus's mini tool. I have 2 of those god rolls. That gun is like 2 to 3 fucking years old. That was a Witch Queen weapon. That is 2 years old. And it's still one of the strongest solar weapons in the fucking game. One of the best void weapons that I was told to go get. Unforgiven. That was, again, same fucking season, I think. Was that dungeon come out in the same fucking season as that? I think, yeah. Duality came out in the same time that season of the Haunted? Yeah, Haunted, whatever. It was a fucking palace being evil shit. That shouldn't be the top gun for that long. Yeah, I use King's Fall hand cannon, and I like the auto rifle that I got a really good drop on from Crota's Raid. I use those because I like those, not because they are better. There it is. How does I have 10,000 kills on my Kaido's Callus Mini Tool. I keep saying Kaido. Callus Mini Tool. And I probably would have more if I played more Destiny. That is in fucking insane that gun has been that good for that fucking long. They don't know how to balance their shit. And that's the thing, is a game where I want to run for the guns, I should be incentivized to get the guns outside of me just having that tism to own all the guns as crafted. Dungeons, I think, mark my words, I think the Warlord's Ruin has one good gun and 3 crap guns. Throw them away. 2 of them are guns they haven't even tried to make meta. The sniper rifle and a wave frame sword they have not even tried to make that meta. And you have to pay $10 for that dungeon for one gun. Now, I think the other ones are pretty good. Like, I think Ghost of the Deep seem to have some pretty good loot. But you could be like, well, Kelso, you're also paying for the experience. Yes, that I'm going to experience it one time and I'm going to experience it a lot more. I'm going to experience it one time and have the experience, and then I'm going to be in there 1,000 times farming for guns. If there's no good guns, I'm going to experience one time and I'm going to fucking leave because it's bad. I haven't played Ghost of the Deep or Warlord's Ruin because the weapons aren't that enticing. That one pistol from Warlord's Ruin I heard is pretty good, but I need to find a group together, and I'm just like, do I care enough? Because I've had nobody talk about them. It's also, one's a fucking sniper rifle. But it's just, I honestly, in this mode, I will leave this up to somebody who maybe knows a little bit more than me, has some better ideas. I usually have some good ideas of how to fix some things. Maybe I can come up with something before Friday. I don't have a lot how to fix the guns situation. I don't want sunsetting. Maybe make it seasonal things where like some guns from only so far back can be used in certain modes. Maybe do that, but I think that will piss off a lot of people. I don't know. There's such power creep with these weapons. It's insane. Master of Arms coming back. Wasn't Master of Arms one of the problem fucking perks and was supposed to be the reason for sunsetting? Now it's coming back next week. What the fuck? But honestly, I've given Destiny a lot of shit. Now I want to give it some good. The raids can be fun. I think Nezarec was a great intro to that. Hate the design of most of the weapons, but I think it was a good intro. I think they did great. They gave us an entry level into raiding. It was a dungeon raid. I think it was perfect. It's a perfect step. Rulk, I don't remember what his raid was. Incredible. Crota, I've heard is incredible. Don't know. My fucking clan was a bunch of fucking cocksuckers because one guy did not like that I think disabling a exotic for 3 fucking weeks was a little much, and they should just fucking deal with it and get off their asses and fix something instead of disabling an exotic that I paid for. Because again, it came in a season that I paid for, so I paid for the exotic for 3 fucking weeks. And somebody didn't like that. And then when they went after me, I was made out to be the bad guy. Because I don't step down from fucking people acting like bitches. And I said, either he's gone or I'm gone. They said, well, he's part of the raid team. Well, then I said, fuck you. I would tell you what the fucking raid clan is because I don't have a problem fucking shaming them. I don't fucking remember what it was. It was some stupid meme about, I think it was like falling upstairs or something like that. I don't remember. It was something really stupid. I don't remember what the clan's name was. But that made me leave Destiny and leave. So I haven't experienced Crota. But raids are usually great. Dungeons, while the loot can be hit or miss, are usually great. I enjoy doing strikes. Destiny also, the gunplay in Destiny, not PvP, in like everything else is great. Then we move in to, but they do a lot that's very good. Do a lot that's good. Destiny is one of my favorite. It is my favorite MMO. I like Final Fantasy because I agree with the decisions that Final Fantasy makes much more than I do Destiny. But from pure fun, Destiny is always going to be my PvP. It's not my PvP, my MMO. I love this fucking game. That's why I'm so fucking critical about it. I know it seems like I hate the game and I just want to be mad about it, but I don't. This is years of build up and just them thinking that essentially they don't fucking care anymore. I love this fucking game for the gameplay, for the story, and that's the part that's coming tomorrow. And it's unfortunately it's more black pilling. I'll tell you that right now. It's a lot of black pilling. We're going to talk about the highs and we're going to talk about the lows, but there's a lot of black pilling in the Destiny story now because they seem to have left it in the fucking tracks. Like they have fucking Crucible and everything else. But I do love. Now, talk about. I just want to like last little bit we'll talk about because I want to hit on it real quick is subclass. What the fuck? They're great. They also suck. So the light subclasses, honestly, I don't have any complaints about. I think the game was super good with Solar, Void, Arc. Chef's Kiss, they've made some great changes to that. I know a lot of people didn't like, what was it? Subclass 3.0, whenever they redid subclasses, that was a great change. You're fucking wrong. I'm sorry. But I've also seen the arguments and people have made good points as to why it was a bad thing. I won't argue that. Like there are good points, but in my opinion, I like it better than it was before. Now, darkness subclasses. You've got one that breaks the game because it's too fucking good, Strand, and one that it went from being too good that it breaks the fucking game. Both of them have problems because they now, instead of just doing like things, damage and doing things, they alter the world with like movement and mechanics. That's why they're always broken in PvP. Now the reason PvP should be just fucking removed, but who am I to say that, whatever. We're not going back to the PvP conversation. We've already had it. Strand is leaps and bounds better than every other subclass. I'm sorry, it is. I am a Solar player till I fucking die. I love Void and its fucking volatile rounds. Volatile rounds may be my favorite mechanic in fucking Destiny. Strand is still better. Strand counters every champion type. Also, real quick, champions and lost sectors. Let's side tangent. Champions were a stupid fucking idea. Remove those motherfuckers from the fucking game. Lost sectors, I'm really hoping that it seems like they're getting away from lost sectors being the way you farm exotics. My brain fucking broke there for a second. But the brain rot that I've had playing for 10 hours to hope for a drop of an exotic, let alone to focus a high stat roll exotic. But that stuff seems to be changing now. So throw that out to the side. Subclasses. Back on them. Strand is just better. I feel like if I'm not running Strand, I'm doing something wrong. Because if I go into Nightfalls, I now have a problem. There's champions. I don't like taking again, why champions are stupid. I don't like having been told what weapons I can run. Even if I have a weapon for every fucking occasion. I don't like being told what I have to use. But guess what? If I go into that, I have to. Because unless you run Strand and just lift them up and then kill them, because it's dumb. Also, I think it's absolutely dumb that the final shape is not launching with a new enemy type or a new subclass. We're getting like a couple of new supers for the subclasses. And the problem is, as a hunter player, we got fucking dicked. We got a Katarina ult, Katarina fucking Shumpo spin. That's fucking dumb. The Titans is fucking awesome. I don't even remember what the fuck is the. I don't even remember what the Warlocks is. Who gives a shit? Fucking Warlock. Those are like Titans had a cool one, but I'm gonna say the Warlocks is bad because or boring because I don't remember what it is. But I feel like some of you guys liked it. I don't know. Is it Revive Lock? I don't know. But I know I hate the Hunters one, and also I hate I thought I would like the Hunters like Strand super. Fucking hate it. Strand needs more supers already. Stasis needs the fix, whatever the fuck they did to that damn thing, because they fucking made that and they can't balance it, and the fucking gun sucks. I mean, the subclass sucks. I feel the worst I've ever felt playing Stasis every time I play in the game, every time I play Stasis. Last little bit I want to say, because it will lead us into the story part tomorrow. We don't get it straight up. We don't get enough new enemies. We've got this new faction. Instead of giving us darkness as a faction, they've just slotted new units into old faction. That is lazy development, and why it's ruining the story we will talk about tomorrow. So get ready for that crossover. I will see you in the videos tomorrow. Thank you guys for waiting till this long. If you've watched this far, I highly appreciate it. I understand a lot of this is just me getting really fucking mad. But it's because I love this game. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful night. I will catch you on the next video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, follow my Twitch. I plan to be going back to Twitch a lot more on streaming because I did try the Hunt series. It seems like that is not what I want to do. It's not, it was fun for the first few months, but I hate editing, which is why these videos come out essentially not edited. These are just, I do this whole in one take. If you're wondering, this is all done in one take, if it's not obvious. But I will see you guys on the next video, and you have a good night. Don't play Iron Banner.